Before delving further, let me tell you one short story. There was a happy couple. Once they invited a guest at home for dinner. One of the partners started cooking, and after cooking for hours, first partner asked the second partner, who was also sitting at the dining table, to taste the food and tell if everything is okay. The second partner tasted the food and told, "Oh, it's horrible. There are plenty of problems." Now you can imagine the situation there. And what about the guest? Of course, unhappy and uncomfortable. But this is something which replicates the development model what we have in our organizations, isn't it, guys? The developers develop the code for weeks and months and sometimes 6 months. At the very last stage, at the end of the development, the code comes for testing. As a result, plenty of issues are reported, and that's the reason a release is followed by another bug fix release. So let's conclude the whole situation. Team-wise, there's a conflict. Management gets busy in managing the conflict. Customer is unhappy because the quality is bad, or there are plenty of issues which are known to them already. And secondly, for very long they were not having anything in hand. Now still they have to spend money or time to get something working. Now let's have a look at another scenario. Here the second partner goes to the kitchen and cooks the food together with the first partner. It means the developers and testers are working together. Once the small piece of code is written down, not only the code is unit tested, but also functionally tested either through API or if the GUI is ready, and same time different performance, load, volume, security, all the testing is done. And once that small feature is ready, it is given to the customers or to the guest that he can start eating the food rather than waiting for hours and dying because of hunger. Now the second scenario is moving towards Agile. The features are broken down to the small user stories. Developers and testers work together and ensure the code adheres to the definition of done, has the required quality, and it is ready to be shipped to customers as a valuable increment. Now let's have a look at the third scenario. Here the partner 2 says to partner 1 that we can cook the food together in the kitchen, but let's do one thing. You're not able to give your food to guests until I'm not passing or your food is not passing the quality criteria. So why don't you start cooking based on the quality criteria that I have set? It means, first of all, the test cases, even for the smaller pieces to the bigger parts, are written down, and the code is written down based on those test cases or the scenarios, and this is called test-driven development. Now let's have a look at the fourth scenario. And to have a direct approach, because eventually the food is for guest, he must like the food, right? So wouldn't it be best if the guest is also coming to the kitchen, standing together with both the partners and helping them cooking the food in a manner that he would like to eat? So what they do, they all discuss like 3 amigos and decide what needs to be cooked. There is a very strong collaboration between the business or the product owner and the development team. And this is how we not only ensure the code has the right quality, we also ensure the code is written down in a manner that is required by the business. In this picture you can see not only the partner 2 is standing with the partner 1 in the kitchen and ensuring the quality is good, the guest is even there together with them ensuring the right food is made that will satisfy the needs of the guest, needs of the customer. That's what the behavior-driven development is. It is observed that during the development phases, the team focuses much more on technicalities, and sometimes the business view of the feature is lost. The behavior driven development helps us dealing with such issues, and the focus remains on business feature. So guys, that's it for now. Stay tuned for more on QA from QA Advisory.